Hello, Instagram. So I am live in both Facebook and Instagram. So today I'm going to talk about what exactly a coach does, how I fit into my daily busy life, what perks there are, and how you earn money. So I'm going to try to keep this 10-20 minute range. We'll see how that goes. I've been having some personal stuff going on. Hey, everybody, how's it going? But I knew I have to show up. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Erin Wester. I am known as the Fit Spiritual Mom on all platforms, obviously, except for my personal Facebook page. I'm known as the Fit Spiritual Mom. My dog is down there, so excuse any extra noise. She's down here in the basement. This is my office, my workout area. This is our kids' play area. That's kind of the basement is our free-for-all for everything. And if anyone's been following me for a while, you know that we actually sold our house. We've been in our house for less than 5 years, and we got about $75,000 of equity when we sold it because, the market's hot up in Wisconsin. But we were not able to find anything we really loved, so we decided, you know what? Our careers are going so well. Our side gigs are going so well. Why not build our dream home? So that is what we are doing. It is not going to be in Lake Geneva where we currently live. It's going to be basically 7 miles from our current house in a neighboring town called Williams Bay is where we're going to be moving to. But we're going to build our own dream home from scratch. Like we went and picked out all the stuff over the weekend. So it's really exciting. And you know what? If it wasn't for Beachbody, we would not have the equity in this house that we have. And we would not be building our dream home. So that's just the honesty of where we're at. We are extremely blessed with very, very successful careers. We're extremely blessed with really successful side hustles, which we love and we're super passionate about. So I'm going to talk about exactly what a coach is, what I do as a coach, how I do it with working a full-time job, having a husband, having kids, having family close by, how I do it all. And how I earn, right? Because everyone wants to know about the money. So I have been a coach for almost 9 years. In June, it'll be 9 years. When I originally signed up to be a coach in June 2010, I was just about to graduate with my master's degree in social work from a private university, and I realized, shit, I'm going to have $100,000 in student loans. That's what I realized when I realized, I'm graduating in 3 months, and guess what? I'm going to have $100,000 in student loans. I was very, very smart when I got my bachelor's degree. I was a single parent. When I got my bachelor's degree, I got a lot of grants. So I ended up with about $15,000 in student loan debt for my bachelor's degree, which is not horrible. But then I made the stupid decision of going to a private college to get my master's. And that was not smart because anybody who knows anything about social workers know that we don't make a whole lot of money. I work for a nonprofit. I absolutely love what I do, but I make about half of what my husband makes, right? So it's just social work is not a highly paid field. The really great thing about my job, though, is that my daughter is down here. Come say hi.
Hi.
Here she is. He's my daughter.
Mom, can you build?
Not right now. Let me you to be quiet, okay? So I can do this call. This is mom life, right? So, I had a whole ton of student loans and I was never going to be able to pay it on a social worker salary. Let's be honest. So I originally became a coach not only to get discounts on products, to be accountable on my own weight loss journey, but to be able to be a social worker and not care about money all that much. At the time I was a single parent. I had my son from a previous relationship and I was living with my parents while I was in school. So that's why I became a coach, was not only to get the 25% off discount, but to make extra money. I went all in when I originally started, became the third rank in the company within 100 days. And I was making pretty good money. I was making probably about $1,000 to $1,500 a week, and I was pretty happy. No, $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Sorry, about $400 a week was what I was making. Oh, and the dog is back. But then, I started with my career. I started working for the state doing investigations of child protection. I just kind of let everything slide. I had lost 75 pounds after having my son and starting my journey, and I just kind of let it all slide. So I've been an up and down coach. I've had success, I've had struggles, but that's because I've had life happen. My son was diagnosed with diabetes. I ended up getting pregnant with twins and one of them passing away. I stayed home with my daughter for 18 months and, because my business was going really, really well, I had doubled my social work salary. I was doing really, really great. There was a year that with my social work salary and my Beachbody income combined that I made 6 figures, combining the two. That was at the point where I realized I could stay home with my kids because at the time, we were going to have twins, daycare was expensive. I was going to stay home. That was kind of the plan. And then, after losing one of them, that totally changed. Oh, you're making that for Jake. My daughter's working on Legos she's making it for her brother. So anyways, the goal had been to stay home. And, if we would have still had 2 kids, that plan probably would have continued, right? I would have continued to build my business because I would have been doing it full time when the kids napped, when my husband was home at night so I could work. Weekends, that was the plan, right? But, sometimes things just don't work out. And my daughter's twin actually passed away when they were 6 days old. She had a heart attack. And at 12 days, they determined her brainstem was dead. And we decided to turn the machine off. That was a personal decision that we made. She would have been in a coma her whole life. She never would have woke up. She would have been on machines. We just couldn't do that. She would have been brain dead. She was brain dead. We just couldn't do that. So obviously, the reason for coaching changed. My debt did not go away. My business kind of fell. I mean, that's just the honesty of the situation, is that life happens. And when life really happens like that, you're not the same person, right? So obviously I was depressed. I wasn't able to work my business. I was feeling suicidal. I was just not in a good place. And my business fell. And I have been struggling to get back what I had, right? I've been struggling. Obviously, I'm still making a fairly decent income. I'm making enough money where we're able to build this house. I'm doing a job that I love. And so my reason for coaching 4 years ago is not my same reason for coaching today. Right now, my reason for coaching is not to be home with my kids. Honestly, my reason for coaching now is for me. It is to be the happiest, healthiest version of me that I can be and to show my kids what it is to be a happy, healthy mom. You don't have to do this business with the want of making enough money to stay home. You don't have to do that, guys, right? So my whole reason for coaching now is to be the happiest, healthy person I can be. Get control of this emotional eating that still has a hold on me, right? I still binge, I still self-sabotage, so I need to get a hold on that and pay off debt. Like, we have paid off so much debt, guys. We have paid off all our credit cards. We have paid off our cars. Only thing remaining is obviously a mortgage and student loans. That is the only debt that we have. That is amazing. Again, income from Beachbody made it so we could go on a honeymoon. It made it so we could pay for our part of the wedding because our parents didn't pay for our whole wedding.
Pieces.
Yeah. So our parents didn't pay for our whole entire wedding. Helped us do that. When our daughter passed away, Beachbody paid for her burial, medical bills. Coaching did all that. That's what this business can do for you. It can help you pay off debt. It can help you do great things. I was able to stay home with my daughter for 18 months. I'm be honest, I didn't really build my business during those 18 months. I didn't, but I maintained enough income where I was still able to pay for groceries, where I was still able to pay for bills. I was still able to financially contribute, even though I was personally struggling. I was mentally struggling. I don't talk about this enough, guys. In those 18 months, I was basically on vacation, letting my business just kind of sustain itself. Obviously, it fell down. Obviously, it decreased by like half, okay? Let's be honest. It decreased. But the funniest thing is that I made the most money as a coach while I was working a full-time job. You know, I just know what's important to me. And what is important to me is not keeping up with This Is Us. Not, honestly, I don't watch a whole lot of television. When I am with my kids, I'm with my kids. I'm not watching television. I'm with them. I'm snuggling her. I am giving her attention. We are playing video games. We are outside. We're taking the dog for a walk. We're swinging on the swing. We're blowing bubbles. We're grilling outside. That's the kind of things that are important for me for my free time. So how do I work this business, right? Because I do put in about 10 hours in this business on top of my full-time job. Okay, so I work 40 hours a week at my full-time job. I'm in my car a lot. I have a 45-minute to 60-minute commute one way because there's just no jobs where I live. That's just the reality of where we want to live here. We want to live in this area. We want to live by family. We want to live by the lake. That's the kind of lifestyle that we want. Yeah, she likes to play on the playground. But that's the reality of our life. That is what we love about where we live. That is why we would never change it. And we have long commutes. That's just life. And that's okay. Because guys, I love what I do. So work does not seem like work. Okay, let me finish this, okay? Work just doesn't seem like work because I love it. Because I love making a difference in the lives of adults and seniors. That's what I do. I do adult protective service investigations for obviously elderly and adults with disabilities. That is what I do as my day job. And I get really, really, really excellent insurance. I have such good insurance that my son, who has type 1 diabetes, we can afford to get him an insulin pump. Hey, Kristen. So we can afford to be able to give him an insulin pump, guys. If it wasn't for a full-time job, we wouldn't be able to afford it. Let's just be honest. Diabetes is expensive. We need really good insurance. When we were on my husband's insurance, we were paying $3,500 to $4,000 a year in medical expenses on top of the $380 a month we paid for insurance. That's insane, guys. That is crazy. So that is another perk of working my full-time job is that I have really, really good insurance. I think we pay $100 a month for his diabetes supplies. That's it. $100 a month. That is for a pump and a continuous glucose monitor and insulin and all the diabetes supplies he needs. All the appointments, we pay about $100 to $125 a month. That is insanely amazing. So guys, I love what I do. And what's funny is that I do better working my business around my job. Yes, I get up early. I get up at 4:30 in the morning, right? So weekends, I'm up at 6:30. That is just reality. I'm up early. I'm connecting with people early in the morning. I do my workout early in the morning. The workout, my mental health. I had to go down to Chicago this morning, so I didn't get to work out. And it affected my mental health, guys. It affected my mental health. Yes, I have depression. Yes, I take medication for depression, guys. But I lost a kid. Come on. I lost a baby. So yes, I have depression.
A baby
But
kid?
yeah, your sister, Victoria. Yeah.
She died, you remember?
I remember she died. So, that's hard. Having to talk to your kids about their sister that died is hard, guys. So it's okay to take care of your mental health. It's okay. Yes, I go to therapy. These are all things that I have to do for me, right? But I work my business around pockets of time. I work my business early in the morning. I don't socialize with my coworkers at lunch. I work my business on my lunch break. I do my personal development in the car. I listen to trainings in the car. I do all those things in the car because I'm in the car a lot, right? I work at night. If the kids are busy doing something, they want to watch cartoons, I'm over in the kitchen room table sending invites. I'm there connecting with people. I'm doing posts. I'm working my business. I'm in my challenge group motivating my people. I'm in there sharing my workouts. I'm in there sharing what I'm eating. I'm doing Instagram stories. I don't waste my time. they maybe watch 30 minutes to an hour of TV a day. That's what they do that. But we'll watch movies as a family and snuggle on the weekends. That is what we do. The devices are put away. So there is a good 2 hours when I get home from work where, dinner, no phones at dinner. I unplug. I don't go on my phone. When everybody's starting to get ready for bed, I do a little bit of work. They go to bed. I do more work. I go to bed at 9:30, get up at 4:30. Let's just be honest. But I'm working in every single little pocket of time at work. So if I'm in the bathroom, guys, I'm responding to messages, okay? Just being honest. When I'm in the bathroom, I'm responding to messages. So I make sure I'm talking with people. I make sure I'm building relationships with people. Yes, I invite people to my challenge groups, to the coaching opportunity, to my free groups. But every month I'm consistent. This is something that I lost, and this is how I struggled with my business. It's because I wasn't consistent. I didn't consistently do a free group a month. I didn't even consistently do a challenge group a month. I didn't consistently do these calls. The dog's being crazy. Where I chat with you guys about real life, about coach life, about what I do as a coach. Like, if I don't share all facets of my life, how are you going to trust me? How are you going to know what I do? How are you going to want to join me to do anything? You guys watch me for a reason, right? I try to inspire. I try to motivate. I try to show people that no matter what crap are going on in your life, you need to show up, right? I have a kid with type 1 diabetes. It's hard. I deal with my own depression. It's hard. I have a job where I deal with adults who are being abused. That's hard, right? Obviously, large family. It's hard. Things are difficult. Yes, I don't have a whole lot of time to go out and party. Yes, I don't have a whole lot of time to drink, to do all those kind of things, to go to the movies. Those are things that I just are not that important to me right now, because right now what's important is working on myself personally, on my own health and fitness journey, and making money so I can pay off debt, and showing other women how they can do the same thing, how they can lose the weight and be the best, happiest, healthiest mom they can be, and model that for their kids, right? I want to help other women do that. Other women who have debt, who have had so much student loans, who have racked up credit card debt, who have been through abusive relationships and have racked up debt. I want to show them how they can make money and pay that off, how you can feel good about helping somebody else, how you can be on your journey, share it with other people, and make money while you do it. Get a discount, make money. Be part of a company that is amazing. Be part of a community of women where we support each other, where it doesn't matter whose team you're on. It doesn't matter who your coach is. It doesn't matter. We're all there to support each other. When I lost my daughter, my team was amazing. Other people in the company were amazing. Like, everybody supported me. Everyone rallied around me. People helped us raise money to pay for medical bills. Like, people were amazing. People were supportive. Like, they didn't care whose team I was on. They didn't care what my rank was. They just wanted to help, because everybody in this community has a heart to help. And that is what's so amazing, is that yes, we make money, but it's not all about the money, guys. I honestly am having the most fun in my free group right now. Like, after I get off here with you guys, I'm going to go in there. We're going to talk about calculating portions for portion control. We're going to talk about that today. So, I'm giving them daily assignments. We're having a good time. We're having fun. That is the part that I've been missing. Let's just be honest. I was having a hard time because I was trying to be the coach I was 5 years ago, right? I was trying to be the coach I was 5 years ago when I'm not that coach anymore. Being home with my kids and...
How did it go potty?
Oh, yeah, she went potty. So, mom life, right? So, as much as I love my kids and I spend every single second of my spare time with them, I need to be a social worker, because that is my calling, right? I'm called to be a social worker. I'm called to be a coach and help other women through the things that I've been through. We can do this together. Perks. What perks are there, right? We have quarterly events. We all get together and learn and do a workout together. I get to see Autumn on Saturday for our super weekend. We have our yearly summit where this year we go to Indianapolis, work out with super trainers, give training and go out to dinner and connect with people and have a good time. We have Success Club trips where if you help 3 people a month, you get to go on vacation. They just came back from a cruise. I'm working on earning a trip to Punta Cana for next year. So there's tons of trips, 25% commissions. You make money as you start building a team under you, and other people add people under you. You get money that way. There's just so many different ways to earn, and you guys, it's the amount of money you can make is like unimaginable. Like you wouldn't even imagine. When I was making the most in this business, I was making about $1,300 a week, which was plenty for us. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. Everybody's success from the business opportunity is dependent on their own work that they put in, right? Got to do income disclaimer. But anyway, the more people you help, the more money you make. The more people you get started in this business on your team that have success, the more money you make. What do you got?
Pickle.
Ah, she's got a pickle. And this is what's most important, guys, right? I'm working my business with her here, right? She knows that I'm a mom boss. She knows that I work hard for what I have, right? We work out every day, right? We eat healthy every day, right? Yeah. So, guys, this is why I do what I do, right? To show them that they can do it too. So, have a good night, guys.
Mama.